Real quickly, before we get out of here, guys, I want to let you go and enjoy the moment because the World Cup trophy has just been lifted, and this is just a magnificent occasion. You should be going out there and enjoying a drink or two to enjoy this great game that we have witnessed. There was a third-place game that took place yesterday. Croatia won that game by 2-1. Gvardiol got the opening goal 7 minutes in. Dari equalized 2 minutes later, and Mislav Orsic scored on the 42nd minute mark to make it 2-1. Morocco's 2 defeats in the World Cup came in the matches where they had the highest percentage of possession in the ball. They played well in their knockout games, but just couldn't get the job done. Michael, you watched the game. Obviously, this actually meant something to Croatia because there was a big celebration back home for them after winning this.
Yeah, it was a swan song for a generation, and really their captain, Luka Modric, sending him off in style. I think the experience and the class and possession of Croatia outlasted the hustle and bustle of Morocco in the end. That Orsic goal, holy moly. It looked like a FIFA goal or PSE, whichever system you play, whichever network you're on. It looked like a video game goal. First time hit, opens up his body into the top corner. And I think Croatia were worthy winners, but the biggest winner in the long run, I think, will be the continent of Africa. Morocco, what they've done, they represent something much bigger than just a third place match. So congrats to both teams on a heck of a tournament run.
HP.
Oh yeah, sorry. I agree with that. I mean, it was again the storyline of Gvardiol being sort of the talk of the town after being beaten 3 times in one play against Messi, and sort of the jokes that were made about him, the memes. He was sort of the even though he's one of the and I truly believe this, one of the best center halves in this entire tournament, and will be remembered as such. To be able to bounce back and score a goal, I think is incredible. And then just felt like Morocco went just one match too far in terms of injuries, in terms of fatigue, in terms of the passion and fight that they had. There's only so much that the body can physically give, and they just didn't have the ability to. That it was almost like towards the end of the game, they were just hoping and praying for a penalty, somebody to get kicked, somebody to get knocked, sort of playing some of the dark arts in that game. But overall, another spectacular match, and one that even though people say they don't seem to care about these, drew a lot of eyeballs and drew a lot of attention, and 2 teams that I think is exactly who you want in a match like that. Than some team that was a favorite to reach the final only to fall short. This was 2 teams that I think weren't expected to be at that point, so it made it even more special. And for Morocco to finish 4th, great. For Croatia to finish 3rd, also unbelievable.
Yeah, definitely. The point about Croatia getting that third, I thought that he is well deserved. A lot of quality and talent on that team. That it wasn't enough because probably in the last there they were missing some stuff. But definitely for Morocco, I think when you have had a plan that is been working, why you change it? Why you just try to face something that maybe you don't have? I think that they were brilliant, being very disciplined, hardworking, consistent at the back, and allowing the players up front just to make it, get that chances. Why change that? Why trying to show that apart from defending well and being disciplined, you can also have the ball and have the ability to have the possession. So I think that they will miss that one. We all love it. I think it's been one of the most exciting teams to watch, at least way understanding and analyzing football. And I think that they miss that when you arrive to the last stage of this tournament, what is the best of the best of the best, you need to have or a plan that it was going to work 100%, or at least try to see what you have done to arrive there. If you change it, maybe when you want to get back what you were doing well, it's going to be a little bit too late. But well done. I think is an amazing record what they have done, historic, and we'll see them in the next World Cup.
Can I also just give a huge shout out to all our new followers and listeners and subscribers from Morocco and Croatia here on House of Champions. I mean, the numbers have been absolutely huge on our shows and on our clips that we've been putting out on social media. And we can't thank you all enough for joining the show and really creating this show, especially throughout the World Cup, because World Cup is about creating stories and creating magic. And it's about the fans more than anything else. Not necessarily about superstars and big moments. It's about the fans and these entertainment moments we have certainly enjoyed throughout this World Cup. So we can't thank our new followers and listeners from all across the world who have jumped on board with us. That's it. Another World Cup is in the book. Again, I go back to it. We can't thank everybody enough for really joining the show across obviously House of Champions or in Soccer We Trust with the US men's national team run. It's been awesome to have you aboard. All the comments, all the people who have been sharing their opinions, their thoughts, and really joining in the fun that we have had. I am absolutely freaking knackered, man, and I cannot wait to go on vacation. When you look back, last question to all of you boys, I'll start with you, Mike. When you look back at this World Cup, it was a controversial one in Qatar. We're playing in the winter. Christmas is next week. I can't believe I'm even saying that. But this will go down as one of the best World Cups we have ever witnessed.
I think we all have been given an early Christmas gift, and we saying Merry Christmas to all of you, and those of our viewers who celebrate Christmas. But this is the World Cup of Ages, and it was put in an arena, put in a part of the world that's never been done before. There's a lot of controversy coming in, but at the end of the day, the football did the talking on the pitch, and we were all rewarded for that.
Yeah, I think there's nothing more for me to really add on that. Obviously, the product on the field won out, the passion from the fans, the national teams, all those things were what sets this thing apart and helps us distract us from our day-to-day lives and get involved in supporting something. Again, I had no stakes in this final, but it felt like it. I was nervous from start to finish, and I think being able to be captured or swept away for a couple hours to enjoy something at that level is just again, that from start to finish of this tournament has been spectacular.
It's been amazing. A lot of emotion, roller coaster from the day one to the last one. We have a fantastic game, fantastic players coming on, new players, players that we have to say goodbye probably from the World Cup. Big players who we are not going to see them again on a World Cup. But it's been a lot of emotion. And at the end, I think that fairy tale that has been coming for the past 4 years comes to an end in a beautiful way. The piece on the ice on the cake with Lionel Messi lifting the trophy. I think it's just fantastic just to see that fairy tale coming true. And well, I enjoy so much. I had so much fun with you guys analyzing every single time the surprises, the knockouts, the good days and bad days of Spain, of course. So it's been amazing, and definitely it's been one of the best ones that I have the chance of watching.
Hey, Lucho, you know where 2026 is, right? Any chance we can get you stateside for that one?
Oh, looking forward to that one. Yes, it's going to be fun.
Yeah, baby. Hey, In Soccer We Trust is going to blow up between now and then. I can't wait to watch it. All right, thanks to everybody out there for listening to House of Champions and In Soccer We Trust. Please make sure you take a minute and leave us a rating and a review on your favorite podcast platform. We're available on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, and Stitcher, wherever else you listen to podcasts. Also available as videos, so subscribe to us on YouTube. Tune in again tomorrow at 9 a.m. Eastern as I get fired into the great Fabrizio Romano. We pick his brain for the latest intel ahead of what promises to be an incredibly busy January transfer window. And also a reminder, Heath will be back with Charlie Davies tomorrow at 1 p.m. Eastern for In Soccer We Trust. I want to say a big thank you to everybody out there for joining our show throughout this World Cup. It's been a real pleasure, a real honor. We've seen record numbers, and we can't thank you all enough for that across In Soccer We Trust and House of Champions. Spread the word, leave a review. We appreciate you. Enjoy, everybody. This has been one of the best moments in the best ever World Cup final I think any of us have ever seen. We'll see you next time.